guys? Happy Friday. Woo! Welcome to Big Talk and Brewskis. Today I've got Angry Bob as my co-host.
I'm here with small brewskis.
Yes, we have baby beers today because I forgot my can opener. Well, actually, my bottle opener. So then I had to get like little cans, and I didn't realize they were that small.
I think this can purges.
Yeah, probably.
Look at that. I am a supermodel. Oh, I'm throwing up what I had 4 years ago. Anyway.
And then we also have Kevin Dombrowski with
us.
Hi.
One of the few comics I like. Yeah.
And we're going to have Kim DeShields calling any second. She got stuck in Massachusetts, so we hear a little bit about that.
Massachusetts. She's a Romney girl, a Romney. I don't know. I just, you have to understand, I'm retarded, so I'm like Rain Man, but with not that cool car.
With no skills.
With no, yeah, Rain Man with no skills. You know, you just throw toothpicks on the ground. I go, toothpicks on the ground. Tom Cruise is my brother. Scientology, fag, maybe, no.
So,
JK.
So how was your week, Kevin?
That's enough, Bob. How was your week, Kevin? Good. It's busy. I have a lot of stuff going on, which is nice to do.
That's cool.
Like, yeah. Thank you for that. It's nice to do,
but
it's
very supportive here.
I can see that. That is Clapter for everything.
Yes.
Clapter. That's a new. I think I'm gonna coin that. Clapter. Yeah, it's nice to be busy, but it's also a lot. I'm constantly tired. So
yeah, I hear you.
That's a thing.
I hear you. And we have Kim DeShields on the phone. Hey, Kim, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. So how's Massachusetts treating you?
Oh, it's cold as hell here, man. It's really
cold. It's cold down here, too.
Oh, yeah. Don't they call it Taxachusetts? You know, it's like a red state. It's one of our red states, right? Where are you? You in the Cape Cod?
No, I'm in Western Mass. You know where...
Northampton? Are you a lesbian?
I am not.
Oh,
but
God
I know
damn it.
some.
Don't worry. He asked everyone that.
No, but I think that's good. You know about Northampton. That's the lesbian capital of America, right?
Of the world, as far as I know.
Exactly. Yeah.
I thought that was in Maine.
No, that's Caribou.
Oh, okay.
Capital.
Not even close, man. You can just guarantee that at sometime, anytime during the day in Northampton, somebody's eating, you know?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Laying down some carpet. Whoa, that was disgusting.
Sorry.
I'm insane.
So, Kim, how was your week?
Oh, God, it was good. I'm not going to complain. I'm alive. It was good.
Well, that's good.
Yay, I got a clap for that. That's awesome, yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
he's a clapper.
Nobody likes civility anymore. Boo! Get off the stage!
Well, you know, considering he's supposed to be angry, he's actually, like, very...
It's Clappy Bob today.
Yeah, he's Clappy Bob.
Come up with a new adjective for me.
It's like, Clappy is happy.
Incongruous Bob. Oh, sorry. Hashtag, Sorry.
So, Kevin, tell us a TMI moment.
Uh-oh. Jesus. Deep. Go deep.
Start thinking about yours, Kim.
All right.
I've already given too many. I think.
Kim, do you have one, Kim?
A TMI?
Yeah.
Too much information.
Oh, you know what? I got one.
All right.
Here we go.
Stop talking, Kim. It's my turn.
Yeah. It's my turn.
I actually just told this story. TMI, okay, it's not like overly sexual, but it's super uncomfortable.
Go.
I have a wallet, like a money clip thing. It's like it's called like a smart clip or something or other.
Humble brag.
Yes. Yeah, it's got no money in it. It's just a clip in my pocket, basically. It's a giant metal clip.
This big paper clip in my pocket.
I have a giant paper clip.
I got it at Staples on sale.
When I graduated college, the company that makes that, I interviewed for like a marketing position.
Right.
But before I went to the interview, I was having lunch with my father. Now, my parents are divorced, so I see them separately. Yeah, thank you for that.
So are mine.
Yeah.
Double the gift.
I'm guessing everyone on this show is from a broken family.
My mom is dead, so
not me.
Not getting a gift from her.
Kim is just the only person that has two parents in comedy. Okay, go ahead.
That's why she's not allowed in the studio right now.
They're like, oh, both your parents are together. Don't come in here. We're drinking.
Yeah. You drive to Massachusetts and call in. So I interviewed for the company, but I was having lunch with my father, and he was like, hey, what are you doing later? And I was like, oh, I'm interviewing for this company. Have you ever seen the As Seen on TV products? And he was like, yeah, I have. And he was like, Kabani is the guy's last name? And I was like, yeah, how the hell do you know that? He's like, oh, that guy dated your mother in high school and wanted to marry her, but she married me instead. And he told me that 5 minutes before I interviewed with this guy. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm going into a job interview right now, and you tell me that you stole...
To meet your could-be dad.
Right,
And
exactly.
is it the yogurt guy, Chobani or something?
Oh, I wish it was him. No.
You're like, I wanted your mother, but instead I gave the world yogurt. Drippy yogurt.
Well, I guess you could always
screwed up
say,
my
like,
line.
you know, if he's like, oh, Dombrowski, that's a pretty...
And that's what happened. No. So I walked in, and
So
they were
your
like...
mother married a Polak. Your name could have been Chobani, and you would have been the yogurt prince of Bel-Air.
It would have been the weirdest Indian yogurt ever.
Oh, was he Indian?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you look so different.
I would, right?
You would look like you, but like more swarthy, and you'd get profiled more.
I'd probably have more hair. I'd have greasier and more hair.
And maybe a dirty bomb, but you know, I don't want to judge. Not judging, no judgment.
Which leads to the TMI moment. No,
there you
so
go.
I walked into the interview, and they were like, "Oh, the next candidate is Kevin Dombrowski," and the guy just
They announced you.
Yeah.
And the next candidate is Kevin Dombrowski.
Come on down!
They were like, "You might,
That's a
you may
fun
have seen this
company.
next candidate failing for a job at
Kevin
Chobani
Dombrowski.
Yogurt." So they brought me in, and the guy basically like sat back in a chair and was like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Oh fuck."
Uh-oh.
And he was
Well,
like,
what's your mom's maiden name?
Burke, but he knows my dad.
Oh, okay.
Because my mom stopped dating this
Yeah.
guy to date my father.
You used to fuck my mom. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much what it turned into. Where he was like, "Who are your parents?" And I was like, "I don't want to fucking tell you."
All right, get out. You've ruined my life. And then he had a picture of your mother on the table.
Yeah.
And there were like tears streaming
Yeah,
down.
the only reason he's a millionaire is because my mom broke his heart.
Yes. If I can't have her, I will have yogurt.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Yeah. Then my desk was in the basement, and he just threw meat at me during lunch.
Yeah.
So,
Do you shovel coal? Now you do.
Yeah, we're not even on a ship.
Yeah.
Just shovel.
You don't even have a stove. You're just shoveling coal from one end of the room to the other.
So anyway, he was just literally like I told him who my parents were, and he was like, "Oh my God, I grew up around your parents and stuff." And then he was
so
like,
weird.
he was like, "They, you know, like your father had such like a warm household growing up," and then as I swear to God, as he was like, "So what would be your marketing initiatives?" For this, and I was like, well, the first thing I do, I swear to God, I go, the first thing I do, he goes, "You have your mother's eyes," and I was like, what? Everyone in the office was like, what the fuck is happening?
The first thing I do is I'm out of here. Bye.
Right,
I'm getting me a Starbucks.
The first thing I'm gonna do is apply to another fucking job.
Oh, that's so creepy.
He was like, "You have your mother's eyes," and I was like, "Actually, no, my mom has green eyes. I have blue eyes." And I was like, "Actually, my brother has my mom's eyes. My father is blue. I have my father's eyes." And the whole
and you have them in
interview,
her pocket.
the whole interview went like this, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, "So let's just agree I'm not gonna get this job, right?" So I got out of the office, and my friend who got me the interview was like, "What the fuck was that?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I got in the
It was
car.
a reality show in the making.
Yeah, really. I got in the car, and I called my mom, and I was like, "Hey, Ma," and she was like,
Thanks
"Hey."
a lot.
Yeah, she was like, "What are you doing?"
Should have married this guy. He had nice
Yeah,
eyes.
pretty much. I could have, I wouldn't have been a comic. And
Exactly.
I was like, she was like, "What'd you do today?" And I was like, "I had a job interview." I was like, "Hey, do you ever see the as seen on TV things?" I was like, "You," she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "You have something you want to tell me, Ma?" And she was like, "Listen, I gotta go, but one day we'll get a drink and talk." And I was like, "Yeah, fucking thanks for missing out on the job."
Yes, I have to go get some yogurt now.
Well, you could have
Yeah.
just like told the guy like no hard feelings, like it didn't last with him either. Like
You fucked my mom.
You know what was even better? Was that he asked how my parents were. My parents split when I was 15, so I was like, "Oh, they're not together." He turned.
Oh, really?
He
He looked at the Rolodex.
Yeah.
Let me see.
His eyebrow
Ooh.
actually jumped off of his head. It went so high.
Hold on. Diane, what are you doing tonight?
So he turned a book that they had like manufactured called like The Language of Love. He turned it around so I can read it, and he moved it forward to me on the desk. He goes, "It's too bad they didn't have this." And I went,
No.
yeah, I swear to God. I go, let me tell you something, dude. Even with all of the marketing this company could put into it, I'm still not sure that shit would have lasted. So, you know what? Let's not bring up painful memories.
If you pulled a huge dildo out of your pocket, but they had this for a while.
Too bad they did not have this.
But did they have this?
Oh
The Kama Sutra. No, they had this. Crystal meth. But did they have this? A loaded Uzi. No, they had this.
Yeah. It was actually a DVD.
Did
Andy
they
Rooney's
have the
corpse.
language of awkward? You're
Yeah,
making this
exactly.
Really
It was actually a DVD of Dr. Phil's first season. He said, too bad they didn't have
Up
that.
each other with
I
weird
talk
things.
in the truth.
What is that?
I'm
Oh, it's
using
Andy Rooney.
adjectives and verbs in my sentences.
What do you have now? Oh, I have Andy Rooney's corpse. Yay.
So that was TMI on my father. You know, I
Yes,
could have
yeah.
done
But like, if he
without
hadn't
that.
told you, like, you still might have had that
Yeah, you
awkward
still could've
exchange.
Right, you know
found
what
out.
though? You know what though? He would
Dombrowski.
have. I honestly would have just believed that he was friends because my parents grew up across the street from each other. So
Oh,
I would have
okay.
believed he was just like a neighborhood kid.
Oh, okay.
Knowing that he dated my mom,
They
and
put
everything he
extra
said about my
context.
father, I
But
was
wait
like,
a second.
this
He was
scumbag.
Indian, so your parents didn't grow up in New Delhi or something.
no,
I'm the neighborhood kid.
Yeah.
Don't touch that cow, you son of a bitch. You.
it was just a white trash town in Jersey.
I know. I just grew up in a horrible way. So.
So, Kim, what's your TMI moment?
I don't know. I'm like, damn, I'm just hoping I never run it into my mother's old dicks. God. Jesus Christ. You know, my boyfriend has a really giant paperclip, too. You know what I mean?
Oh.
What are those, huh?
Yeah, one of those. And he's always wanting to have sex with it, right? But I don't.
Well,
I'm
with
really
you
deathly
or?
I'm afraid of sperm, man. I'm just scared of this shit.
No,
Well,
you know what? They're like little bugs, right? They've got flagella. I mean, think about it. Every time, like, sperm shoots into you, there's 70 million little things trying to impregnate something. And if it's if it's a blowjob, can you imagine how confused they are? Oh my God, look at that egg. No, it's a tonsil. Ah! That was weird.
It's like,
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it's kind of the same as eating
caviar.
caviar.
No,
what?
caviar is better. They're bigger. I mean, sperm's like tiny.
It tastes
So
about
they're
the same.
bigger.
It's like well, they are. Caviar
Per
eggs, you can
capita,
see.
caviar
Yeah.
are bigger than sperm.
I mean, I've never actually done it, but I'm assuming semen is just like a really bad, hot, greasy, salty milkshake.
like a
I'm honestly
gelatinous
just picturing
caviar.
semen on a Ritz cracker at this point.
Well, that goes back to my TMI from a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, we did
Semen
have an
on a Ritz
Okie.
cracker?
Yeah, no,
It
he
is a
had an
long
Okie
story.
cookie story.
Okie cookie. I didn't.
Oh.
I was involved, but I didn't have to. So, and actually nobody did, and we just hated ourselves. So,
No, but it's interesting. I mean,
it's a summer camp story.
sperm is a little bit weird. It definitely is weird. This is not my TMI, but I read this this article about this guy that caught his car on fire because he was trying to kill bed bugs in his car. So he doused the car with rubbing alcohol, and then
God.
Well, fire
then
will
he's-
work.
he set the car on fire. And it's like, and I've seen people try to kill bed bugs with like rubbing alcohol before, and it's just like, it's a bug. It's not like a cut on your hand.
Right.
It's not gonna, like, you're not gonna heal it with rubbing alcohol. It's like basically like if you were to burn yourself and you're like, let me get this Lysol and spray it. Like, it's
And
just
then light it on fire.
and then light it on fire because I want to make sure that shit is dead.
Well, you got to cauterize. Everybody knows that.
You know, I kill bugs. I give them eating disorders. I just say, oh, yeah, you're not fat, Mr. Roach. No, you're okay. And then they just eat themselves to death or something. Or
They
maybe
get so
puke.
sad.
Yes.
So now, Kevin, I started doing some work with a charity. Tell us a little bit about that.
Boo.
Okay. This is terrible.
Uh-oh.
No,
If it involves children, you're out of here.
no.
Children should be seen and not heard. All right.
No, I did a benefit show yesterday for it was like children saving things. And
They're
Children
and they
collecting
need to be
bugs.
saved.
yes.
The scourge of non-collectible
I don't know.
children.
It's something
I
was going
was-
to buy them shoes
Little
and water.
Jimmy wants to collect baseball cards.
I was
but
so
has
proud
none.
of this line. It was a terrible. The audience was just terrible. They were
Where
just
was
not.
this? Jersey or Long Island?
New York. It was.
really?
It was at a club. It was like an independent fundraiser at a club, and
hate
they just
those.
weren't laughing at
I
all.
don't
And
do those
it was like a big curtain on stage, and I was like, just so you know, we have the children that we're trying to save behind the curtain, and every time you don't laugh, we're gonna torture them more, and I'm just gonna pull the curtain by the end of the show. So you better start donating. Nothing. Got flatlined, completely flatlined.
Well, if you threw out a couple of child corpses, maybe. A couple of rag dolls, maybe a blow-up doll. That was a child, damn you! Damn you to hell!
Every time you don't laugh, one of these children dies.
Yeah.
Every time you don't laugh, a child gets his wings in heaven.
No, so I work with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
All right.
Okay.
And now you're bringing the show down. I work with naked chicks. Naked chicks. Yeah. Well, that's very nice.
Well, thank you.
Didn't they cure leukemia? I was watching.
We're close to it. We're very close.
Well,
we're close. Like
Dr. Dombrowski.
So I'm
well,
going
you know,
back,
I'm at home with my.
Like I'm in the
going back to
goddamn
the
labs
lab
with
as
a
soon as
petri
I
dish.
finish
You know,
this.
when I'm not on stage,
You guys are
I'm
holding me up from
splicing,
developing the cure.
Yeah.
I'm splicing chromosomes.
Yeah, I'm
before-
actually a superhero at night as well.
When I'm not at stand-up New York, I'm working on DNA.
He's got a shirt underneath with the big D on it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, so I've done that
Is
for a
this
while.
a personal thing, or you just?
It is, yeah.
All right,
4
here-
years ago, I lost a best friend of mine, and then 2 years ago, I lost my grandmother, all to
Both.
leukemia.
And he's
Leukemia,
kidding. They're
okay.
fine. They're just lost someplace.
Right, they're actually
They're-
This
behind
is a happy show.
they're,
all right?
be-
No,
they're
that's
behind the curtain in this room, and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna
You
pull it
know,
out.
you
at
know,
the end of the show.
one quick thing. A friend of mine told me that he had lost his grandma without missing a beat. I said, "Did you look behind the fridge?"
Oh my god!
And he actually laughed because he needed it, but then, like months later,
Slowly
he
started
said,
crying.
"You're a fucking asshole. How could you say that? She wasn't behind the fridge. She wasn't behind. Grammy was dead."
So I've worked with them for about 4 years, and you know, I had personal volunteering committees and stuff, and I won't bore you with the details, but long story short, what I'm doing this year is kind of like the next step up. There's a campaign they have called Man Woman of the Year.
Okay.
Where it's
Man, woman of the year.
yeah, Man Woman of the Year. Man Boob of the Year.
Wait, is that like a trans thing? Or
It is.
something?
It's Transgender of the Year.
Oh God! No, I have nothing against that. It's just I'm old and it's confusing me. All right, but it's okay.
It's called Clit Dick of the Year.
Oh.
No, so it's
Hermaphrodite of the year.
yeah. Mangina of the Year. So
I feel bad because they're confusing. Let's say they make them a change and they realize they don't like it and they want to go back and it's too late.
yeah.
Oh, you should at least
Well, they
keep
can.
No, but you could keep the dick on life support, don't you think? And then maybe like surgically put it back.
Yes.
You think that's going to happen to Bruce?
Oh no, he's just doing this for a reality show. I don't know.
Well, maybe stem cells could help.
Okay.
So,
Stick
now
some
they're
stem
having-
cells. Hey, I need some stem cells in my crotch. Will that grow a dick again?
I just picture
Sure.
Bob rubbing caviar-looking stem cells all
I'm
over
rubbing
his
stem
crotch.
cells on my dick hole. Being a woman sucked as bad as being a man. I'm actually touching myself.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was a weird act out for no
All
fucking
by
reason.
myself.
Well, I forgot there's video over there.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah,
Well, that's cool.
So it's
So
Man,
it's
and
Man,
Woman
Woman
of the Year.
Yeah.
So it's basically each gender has candidates that run against each other, and it's a 10-week fundraising campaign from March 26th to June 4th.
Okay.
Whoever raises the most amount gets awarded Man
Or
slash
It's
Woman
a
of
Woman
the
of
free
the
Year.
sex
year.
change.
Exactly. Gets to become the Woman of the Year if you start as a man.
That's
So you,
interesting. That would be a good way of doing it. You know?
it's actually the Swan too.
God.
So you just get crowned Man or Woman of the Year, and you raise just to put it into like reference of like what this campaign. This is a giant, very high profile thing. It's like I'm super honored to be a part of it, but for me, this organization and whatever, as stupid as it sounds, it's just a part of my life. It's just a part of my identity at this point because it's so close to me.
Right.
Yes, I knew that. Is that pomp and circumstance?
Yeah. It works.
So for me,
Kevin Dombrowski, 2016.
I honestly, I don't care if I win or not. I'm pledging to raise a certain amount of money, and here's why.
I'm just in it for the game.
Yes, yeah. I'm in it for the love of fundraising. I'm in it to have a heart attack within the 10 weeks I'm doing this. I'm
Well,
pledging to raise $100,000.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
And now the reason I'm doing that, well, thank you.
Hold on, let me see if I got a couple of bucks.
The reason that I'm doing that is for every $50,000
Is
you
this
raise.
5013C, by the way?
Yes.
All right, 'cause I want a receipt.
For every $50,000 that you raise,
I knew that.
you can fund a grant. And then
Okay.
you see where that grant goes, and you're able to honor someone in the name of that grant.
Like a school thing?
Oh,
like
that's cool.
No, like a research thing. Like $50,000 goes towards
To
To research
Specifically
why
towards-
people switch their gender?
Exactly.
Are you
To figure out
kidding?
if you're a man. No, Yes, I'm
Wow.
kidding. Yes,
oh,
I'm
I
kidding.
don't know.
It goes towards
That
cancer
sounds like
research.
legitimate research.
It goes towards cancer
Sir,
research.
why do you want to have your dick cut off?
Yeah.
Oh, it's back to the cancer. Oh,
Exactly.
right. I forgot we were talking about cancer. I got completely, in the puddle for
Yeah.
trannies.
And this is without the beer.
Yeah, I
So-
know.
So you
I had
fund a
coffee and a
$50,000
burrito, so that helps.
You fund a $50,000 grant that goes towards leukemia and lymphoma research.
That's nice.
That's nice. Now,
would you give? Are you in the marrow program? Would you give marrow?
I am not, and
Okay,
only
noticed.
because I have like a muscular disorder with my body.
What? You don't have muscular dystrophy.
It's
Jerry Lewis.
not that.
He's
but
gonna make
it-
you a star.
I'm
you
not
can't-
actually sure if I can.
Can you get? You can't give blood?
I don't think I can.
Because I got to say one thing. You see, I'm sort of fucked up, so I give blood, and I've been giving it for years. I haven't given it in a while, but I have to give it for years. I'm B positive. Can you believe that Angry Bob is B positive? Get it? But I'm on the bone marrow thing.
Okay.
And they say it's the funniest thing. I say, well, I'll do that. How hard is it? He goes, it's an operation. They cut into your hip. You're debilitated for weeks. They really know how to fucking sell it.
Yeah.
Why can't they just say you're going to save someone's life, dickhead?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I know. No, I would do it, I guess. 'Cause
I mean,
then,
it is-
do you
it is a
realize all the
painful
shit I
thing
could
to
pull
do.
on the
Yeah.
human race if I save someone's life with both?
So now $50,000 goes to research.
Yes. Now I'm trying to raise $100,000 because I want to.
But how are you raising the money? You're doing
Well,
this.
I'll explain that. It just. in
If
one
you'd let
Explain
him
it now.
finish, Bob.
So basically,
slow.
I would like to honor two of the people that I've lost
Your-
with these
your
grants.
friend and
now just
And
so
Graham.
like
Did you
anyone.
call her Granny? What did you call it? Grandmama?
Graham. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyone that you that is listening right now, basically, this is why I'm doing this. Is last year a candidate raised $60,000, $50,000 of that went towards funding grant.
And 10,000
That-
into his back pocket. Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
Nice.
A little.
His friend was diagnosed with leukemia and treated with an experimental drug that actually saved her life. That drug
Pot.
was pushed through FDA regulations by his grant money.
Wow,
Ooh,
that's
That's
amazing.
what this campaign does.
That's powerful.
Oh, nice.
Right,
It's
and
ground
this is
roots
there's I
and-
mean look there's fundraising and then there's things that are so like high profile for everyone's benefit that it moves mountains, and this is one of those things. So it's a
Right.
very
No,
you know,
is this anything to do with the Howard Hughes Medical Institute? You know about that. It's huge research.
I do know about that, but I
That's
don't know
a
if they're
weird
tied.
fucking story because Howard Hughes did that as a boondoggle, and it turned out to be this huge medical research facility, and they're doing a lot of like research in that. Well, that's nice.
So now,
Um,
Kevin, if people want to help you reach your goal of
Yes.
$100,000 that's going to be going towards life-saving research, how can they do it?
So
Yes.
you go to www.laughoutleukemia.com.
Sorry,
Dickhead.
not even org. Should be org. I don't know. Com is a little sketchy. No, but
yeah,
that's
it's
Say it again.
Laughoutleukemia.com. It's got the campaign. It's got the story behind it. The events are going up there. There's a
Ooh.
donation page. And just so you know, it's all tax deductible.
501(c)(3).
Charitable donations. And it goes directly towards research, patient services, and
How much percentage?
honestly, in the
No, that's
organization, it's high 80s.
All right, that's good.
So
that's
like
because there's some
85, 86% of funds raised goes specifically towards research. Everything
yeah.
else is just overhead.
No, that's good. You have
It's an
to look
amazing
into
organization.
it.
Yeah.
There are legitimate 501(c)(3)s where they give like 2% and 98%.
Oh, right, yeah, no.
No, but there's a
This is high
website
80s.
you can go and check out. But that's good. That's good.
This is
And-
yeah.
Well,
they
I
give
think
the most
legally
towards
they
any
only
organization.
Have to give 10%.
No,
yeah.
even less.
again?
It's crazy.
Like legally, I thought that
It's
like
like
a
2%.
charity only had to give 10% of
Yeah.
the money that they raise
Right.
to the actual
but there are
organization.
charities that give like upwards to you. You can look. There's websites that
Right.
list this stuff.
Yeah.
That's good.
This
80
organization, the
80%
LLS,
is good.
gives the most funds towards cancer research than any other cancer organization
That's
out there. And
amazing.
it's such a good
That's,
company
yeah,
to
no,
be
that's
part of.
excellent. So
Did you see PBS had a 3-part
Yes.
doc? It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It was the those guys who did the big documentarians. I have no brain. He did the Civil War. The
Right.
Ken Burns?
Ken Burns, yeah. He produced it. I don't think he directed it, and it was fantastic. I think if you go to pbs.org, you can check it out online, or you can buy it. And I think they're
Yeah,
giving
it's
a lot
incredible.
of that money to charity to
Right.
cancer research. But it's really, really good and interesting.
The
It's
stuff
about the
that they're
history
doing.
of the fight on cancer. And the thing is, they did cancer operations like 200 years ago. Can you imagine what those were like?
Right.
They,
right.
they were like hideous, but they knew about cancer.
Well,
like
even
thousands.
like
I think the word cancer is from a Greek word. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Even like 20 years ago, like one of the staggering stats of like the LLS is like 10 to 20 years ago, the survival rate of children with leukemia was 3%. After the LLS has gotten involved with everything, the survival rate now is 97%.
It's amazing.
That's amazing.
They've
It's incredible.
actually almost cured childhood. No, it's just it's incredible. It really is.
The work that they're doing is amazing. So we're gonna do May 11th. We're gonna be at Gotham Comedy Club for a big show.
Woo! Who's on this show?
We have we have word out right now to we're looking for a big event. So I have a word out.
Who's headlining?
I can't say it right now just because it's not fully confirmed.
Angry
Yeah.
Bob.
Right. But I mean, keep
Joe
an
Pontillo.
eye on laughoutleukemia.com because everything's going to be posted right there. So that's May 11th, 7 to 9.
Okay.
That's going to be there.
At Gotham.
Right. We
And
have
they
a
can purchase tickets at
Gotham's website.
Gotham's website.
The tickets will be available starting Monday.
Can they
Okay.
also donate money when they're there? You know.
Yeah.
can
Oh
they-
yeah. We're gonna have a donation table.
All right, you hear that, folks? Bring your checkbooks.
Yeah, and like I said, it's
your laugh
it's an
pants.
absolute great cause.
Yeah, no, it's.
And like I said, I really don't care if I'm the man of the year. I want to raise $100,000. I want to honor my two loved ones, and I would love to fund these 2 grants
No,
because
that's-
this stuff does amazing things.
No, that's amazing.
I may hug Kevin before the show is over.
but he's definitely gonna clap it out.
No, that really is
Definitely
nice.
gonna
Thank you,
clap
guys.
it out.
Nice,
Thank you.
man. Most comics are selfish cunts, but you know.
So yeah, there's that, and golf outings and all that other stuff. But
Oh God, you golf?
Well, no, but
Oh, for
it's-
charity.
Right, for
Oh,
charity.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, golfing for charity is
Yeah.
just fine, but golfing is
but
just.
all the events are going to be posted on there, and different things are going to pop up.
How about a pie eating contest? I
We
think that
should
would be
do
fun.
that.
Yeah, I would do that.
Just whipped cream pie, or what kind of pie?
No, like peach cobbler.
Oh, like
or
full
maybe-
actual
Yeah,
pie.
yeah.
Like a bake-off.
Oh, how about a Jamaica beef patty? That would be cool. That's like but that's like very multicultural, and I love those fucking patties.
Oh, they're really good.
Oh my God, black food is the best. Give it up for black. No, seriously. Oh my, I'm telling you, you could just drop me in the South and just batter dip me or something.
Deep fry it.
Oh, good stuff.
So now, Kim, tell me a little bit about. You wanted to talk about sex and germs.
Yes, sex.
But that wasn't like.
Okay, so here's my question, right? So
Okay.
maybe you guys help me. So, like I said before, I'm definitely afraid of sperm, so I'm going to stay as far away from it as possible. So I'm just trying
Sperm?
to figure out-
Did you say sperm? Also germs? You don't like germs?
I don't like the whole kissing in the mouth, the
No,
swapping
but
of
do you
bodily
shake?
fluids, all
Do you
that.
shake or do you fist pound? Because I'm completely neurotic, and I get a lot of shit from people because I like to pound fists. It's a little cleaner. What's your feeling on that?
I just like to dry hump, but for men, they want more.
So, in other words, when you meet someone, you dry hump them. I'm talking about just shaking their hands.
But I don't necessarily want to do all that. Like, I'll hug or whatever, but, because they're supposed to.
Kim, you sound like a lot of fun. It's like, hi, I'm Kim. Let's dry hump. Whoa, I'm talking about
No, I
shaking.
think Kim is a hugger because I feel like I don't think I've ever shaken Kim's
Is Kim
hand.
cute? What's
but,
her
like,
name? I want to check this out. I'm checking
Kim
you
is
out.
very cute, thank you, yes.
Kim is very cute. Kim was also on the flyer that everyone's been tagged on 17,000 times.
Oh, I don't remember.
I'm going to pull the flyer
I got
up.
issues, yeah. We're checking you out. You better be cute or I'm stopping. I'm not talking to you.
So now, your issue
just
with
kidding.
the sex is like how to avoid the germs with the sex.
Right, so I want to have an intimate encounter, right, because I want to compromise. I just like to dry hump because then you can keep all your clothes on. That way, if he ejaculates, it doesn't get on you.
Oh.
Right.
By the way, Kim is adorable. Yes, come on.
Aw, thank you.
You are. I would dry hump with you anytime you wanted. Seriously.
Well, that's good to know. That's really good
And
to
if
know.
we did it in the desert, it would be really dry.
So now, I mean, obviously, you've had to have. I mean, yeah, I'm assuming that you've had sex without, actual sex, not dry sex, but like wet sex.
Dry sex.
wet sex.
By the way, that's the only type of sex I have.
There's wet sex,
Wet sex.
and there's dry sex, and
You know.
there's whatever sex. I don't
So
know.
like, how did you get through that?
I failed.
Okay,
improv.
but I want it. This is what happens, right? So it's kind of like we haggle, and he's like, come on, and I'm like, all right, just hurry up, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a lot of being really bossy and turning over on my side and just like hurry up and get it over with. But I don't want any like really skin to skin contact or anything like that. So
is it easier when he's like? I mean, I'm assuming like, or is it easier if you wore clothes or?
Well, yes, I like that. I don't let him take off his underwear. You feel me? So just like
wait. So he
That's
does
weird.
you through the pee hole, the pee hole of the boxers?
yeah, right, exactly. we put on like mini rubbers, stuff like that.
Yeah, but they could be like a binding. What about a full body condom? What about getting? Yeah, like,
Do you remember that from The Naked Gun?
no, but
Well, what about those sheets that like the Amish use or?
that's the Jews.
Well, the Amish use it too.
No, I thought the Amish fuck through wood because
Well, yeah, that
it's more
happens.
traditional.
Amish definitely. Well, you know, there's splinters though. If she doesn't want to touch skin, she obviously is not going to want to touch wood. She's not touching the wood.
No,
That's
if they
there.
get splinters, that means that Jesus did not approve. Okay, or Ezekiel. I think it's Ezekiel.
But no, I'm being serious. So, like, what about like if you like used a sheet, like the Jews use a sheet. Maybe it's not the Amish, maybe it's the Mormon, but like there's definitely more
But
people.
remember,
that
they
use
bought
a
it
sheet.
wholesale. I'm using a sheet, but I'm getting a deal.
I mean, you
from
can get
Womsada.
a
It's good.
sheet at Target that's like 80% off.
It's 400
I mean,
thread
it's
count,
your
I'm
sex
telling you.
sheet. Just throw it out when you're done.
I like that sex
True.
sheet.
True, and
What
I
if
like
you just
this.
You want
stare at each
NBC?
other and masturbate and you don't have to ever
Yeah,
touch
that's a
them?
good idea. No,
That's
Kevin's
perfect.
right.
That's awesome.
No,
That's great.
seriously, you
I
just
love that.
sit on either side of the room, and there's like plexiglass in case there's like a spew, and then you clean it off, and then go eat something because food's so much better than sex, right, Kim? Right?
I love that. Yeah.
Oh my
that's
God! You know,
great.
Kim, you are gorgeous. Seriously, we hang out. You're like another 100 pounds in 6 months, but I don't care because food's great. Right?
Also, just so
love
you
a
know,
chubby chick.
Bob just masturbates in front of everyone for no reason.
I actually auditioned. Remember last week I told you I auditioned to be a guy masturbating on the subway, and I didn't get it. Can you fucking believe it? And I actually told him I did masturbate on the subway. So this was Meisner. I mean, this was like fucking,
This is method.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So, and I didn't get it. They actually got someone.
Did
Because
you
they
come?
didn't believe that you.
Well, no,
masturbated on
during the audition, it's like, all right, let's see your cum. It's like, oh, that wasn't believable, but there's shit on the ground. I don't
You
care.
should
I
have
believe
just
it.
jerked off during the audition.
Well,
I wanna see
you
your
know what? I
audition
need a new
tape.
agent. Now you're going to be my next agent, Kevin Dombrowski, super agent.
It's-
Well, did
if
you
you
come?
really
He
wanted
cured-
it, you would have came right in his face.
He cured cancer. He represents angry Bob.
Can you imagine that? Did you come, Bob? I told you to come.
If you came, you would have got the pot.
No, but it kills me. It's like I never get it. All right, it's going to degenerate.
But like,
into
no,
being
seriously.
bitter
So like,
about it. Showbiz sucks. No.
what about like cuddling in your sleep? Do you do that?
I mean, sometimes.
That's
yeah,
a no.
But it's like,
That's a no.
Wow, you really don't like. I mean, how long you been dating this guy?
like 10 years. It's pretty sterile.
Maybe
we
he's
don't
stopped.
really-
Maybe he's just a horrible person. I don't know. He's gonna fucking kill me. But maybe, maybe you're not compatible or something.
What?
you
How would
know?
you feel if he dipped it in Purell before he went in?
He could be, and we could be in a doctor's office, and Jesus could be standing there. I wouldn't give a shit.
Wait a minute. How would
Well,
you
Jesus
feel?
was a Jew, and since most doctors are Jews, there you go.
How would you feel about rubbing
Dr.
him
Jesus here.
in alcohol and then lighting him on fire to kill the bed bugs off of him? How would you feel about that?
Quietly, all right. That sounds like something I can consider.
Wow. Well, they say they can cure AIDS if they bring the body temperature up to about 200 degrees, but there are some problems because you basically cook the person. But no, that's look. Let me tell you something, and I know hopefully my girlfriend isn't listening. I have a girlfriend, believe it or not. Sex is very overrated. All right. I just like
Thank
cuddling
you.
is nice, a nice meal. Maybe a farting contest, but it's like it's a lot of work. I'm lazy. And by the way, ladies, if you ever have sex with me, I'm on the bottom, all right? And whatever works, if it's up, it's fine. If it's not, you're on your own, okay? So there's nothing I could do.
I like you.
I like you too, Kim. You're adorable. That picture is your boyfriend have weapons? No, guns?
He's crazy, though. So,
Oh,
yeah.
really? Oh, what does he do?
He's a vet. He used to be a vet.
Like a veteran, like one of those crazy guys. I was in Vietnam. I was in Busan. I killed
Yes.
Charlie. No, you mean a veterinarian?
Yeah, no, I would. Yeah, no, he's not a veterinarian, but he's a veteran.
Oh, he is. Wait.
Yeah.
Was he a Marine?
No, Army.
Oh, okay, then I can fuck with him. Anyway, so I'm kidding. By the way, thank you for his service to our country. I always thank veterans, especially when I hit on their girlfriends in a creepy way.
Yeah, I hope he's not listening. Oh, God.
I love you. Thank you.
So now, for the viewers that are watching, we just had someone enter, and we have Amanda.
Ooh, Amanda, another one I like. I like
So,
Amanda Brown. Can I say her last name? Baramki. Is
There
that
you
right?
go.
Baramki. We got to
I like the
roll
way
that.
you're rolling.
I know
He's
you
rolling
have
those
to.
R's. So
Yeah,
just
very
to catch
charming,
you
funny
up,
comic.
we've got Kim on the phone, and
Hi, Kim.
Woo, hi.
hey,
Hi, Kim.
and so Kim is kind of trying to talk to us. She needs advice because she's trying to figure out, and I guess Kim, maybe I don't know if I'm saying this right. She is trying to figure out how to compromise about having sex with her boyfriend because she doesn't want to have sex because she has a thing with germs. So she's been going out with him for like 10 years, and she's trying to figure out
How to have sex
how to
without
have
actually
sex
touching.
without touching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's
What about
exactly
sexting?
it.
What about
That
sexting?
is not. You guys could mutually masturbate.
Yeah, we were just
That's-
talking
yeah, we're
about
just talking
that.
about that.
Yeah. Bob and I
right,
demonstrated.
Yes, we did.
I'm
There
so
was
glad
no
I missed
cookie.
that.
Yeah, and the lady didn't step over there because you'd slip and sue, and then it would be bad. So
Is he upset with you that you won't have sex with him?
Well, I will if everything, you know.
Oh, does he even know about your
I like
germophobia?
that. Well, I will if he begs enough. If you get me a Prada bag, maybe.
Oh, God, it's so much drama.
On his
though. I'm being so
birthday.
afraid.
You know, just wait. One last thing, Kim. Don't bathe. Seriously, just go 3 or 4 days. You'll be fine. Okay, maybe flies.
I feel like you're just tapping into your fetishes at this point.
I know. Thanks a lot, Kevin.
Kim-
Ixnay on the ooth tray.
Kim, is this just an issue with this boyfriend, or has this been like something that's happened throughout the years?
Well, I haven't been with anybody. I was married before that.
Well, did you
Really?
have this issue with your husband?
Yeah, I had, well, yeah, we had,
I'm curious.
I was like a church-going person and a Bible thumper, so, I basically, he would be like, oh, you got to render your due kind of thing, and I'd be like, oh, God.
What? What did render your due?
The Bible, I don't know.
I
my God.
I have a question. How does this affect the rest of your life, this germophobia? Besides the sex part, how else does it affect your life?
Oh, well, surprisingly, I can smoke like a blunt after anybody, but, like anything else, I just don't want to deal with it at all. I don't want to touch things, doorknobs, stuff like that.
Okay.
But
But
you're
yeah.
okay with smoking after somebody? Because that would freak me out. I don't even like drinking after somebody.
Well, that I would never do. Yeah, I don't. I don't.
But it's like the
I don't
same
know.
thing.
Yeah,
Like I think
you're
that's
right,
the reason
but-
why I don't smoke pot. Is it's too communal.
Well, if you smoke your own pot.
Yeah, but then you're going to be free to be doing other communal things, or you'll be touching stuff like no. It's
Kim,
like
I'm on
when you're
this-
high, you're just not together.
I'm on the same page with you. Seriously, I don't even want to know other people exist. I have this hope that one day our brains will be put into robotic bodies, and we'll just be like these clean metal things walking around. Maybe. What do you think? I just want a robot with like a huge robotic penis, not to use, but just to impress people with.
So David, the station manager, actually texted me, how about covering him in liquid latex?
Yeah, because I don't know how that'll go.
Like make a
over with
mold of his body.
How about doing it in the shower?
Would that help?
You know what though? The
But sour
water
sex
makes
kinda
the
sucks to be-
It
prophylactic
does.
unsafe, though.
It really sucks.
How about a
Shower
pool
sex
with
is the
chlorine?
Sucks. Shower
the worst.
sex is
How about
the
a pool
worst.
with
Unless
chlorine?
you have like you're rich and you have like a
A
huge shower.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yeah.
one of you's always almost falling out of the
Yeah.
shower.
No, you
and
need
then
a big shower. I tried that with the sexy shower. It's not sexy.
Sex.
Oh,
in the
but wait,
shower
what if you
sucks.
hang on the rod like?
No rod
like,
can support someone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stop showing off that you're acrobatic.
I'm not. I'm just. I saw it on Love
Trying
and
to be
Hip Hop.
proactive.
I think you should just become a lesbian and gain 50 pounds.
How about this? Stop having sex with him and let him just have sex with other people. How about
Yes.
Ooh.
that? Would you let him do
But
that?
then never have sex with him because he'll be filled with diseases
You're right.
and
I
bad
don't
karmas.
know. I'll think of something. I don't know, though.
I mean, do you have like your own urges, or you just like no, you never have an urge? Like you're only doing it because you feel obligated.
yeah, I'm dead inside.
Does
I
he?
don't know.
Does
Maybe.
he know that you feel this way?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't give a
Now
fuck.
he
wants
does.
to do it.
I have to.
Well-
This is an important. Does he make you come?
Well, yeah. He's a
Well, no.
giant penis.
Let me explain. There's some people can only come with masturbation. Okay, it's just the way they are. and I know a guy. But anyway,
Is his name Bob?
no comment.
Oh,
But
the
no.
angry
for a friend.
the angry persuasion?
He can make you come, but it's a come you're not. Do you enjoy coming when you masturbate more or when you're having sex with him?
No, I like it best when we're just dry humping. You know, like when he has like his pajamas
But
on.
no, but when you're alone, can you make yourself come?
Yeah, but I'm like, that's exhausting. I don't have time for that.
Get a
Really?
Right now, Kim,
vibrator.
can you make yourself come right now?
Just get a vibrator.
It's so complicated.
I mean, honestly, if a vibrator like could talk and just
order a
cuddle and
pizza.
like tell me I was pretty, I would never need a boyfriend.
Exactly.
You know?
I have to check
Preach.
that out. I haven't really ventured into that, but I'll check. I have
Just
to
order
see.
a pizza and just maybe watch Breaking Bad. That's such a good show.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Oh my God, it is. I wish I could make meth. I would do that. And I would make it
man.
blue too.
You guys have been really helpful. I'm so glad we talked about this.
Well, we're sorry you're in Massachusetts. We wish you were here
I
looking at your cute
I
face.
know, it totally sucks. So next time I have to be there with you
You
guys.
better. And you better bring something good, like maybe some wings or a lobster. What do you think?
Lobster rolls.
Lobster.
rolls. Lobster.
Lobster, yeah.
Have you
that's
tried
pretty good. Okay,
masturbating
yeah.
with lobster rolls?
You actually could.
Well,
Get that out.
it was just like,
Just the claw.
Thought of
That,
it was
I
like,
think I got
like,
the
oh,
image
I
in my
can't.
head, and I was like,
it's like, oh, lobster.
the claw has bumpy surfaces, so you can use that for the clitoris.
Like, wait, okay, can I just ask you guys something?
Yeah, ask away.
Do you think it's inappropriate? This is a little off the subject, but okay, so there's a guy on the subway and there's like ropey snot coming out of his nose.
Ew.
And he's asleep and
Is
he's
his name
drunk and he's
Aqualung?
all fucked up. Is it inappropriate to videotape or photograph
yes,
these people?
I think it is.
It's mean.
Yeah, it's mean.
Maybe he just had cancer treatment. Be nice. Seriously.
Well,
And
see,
then
the only
Kevin will
people you
save
should
him.
ever film are the people that deserve it, who are
right,
being
yeah.
assholes.
Nah, I mean, you
I'll
ever see
save
pictures?
him and Bob will be masturbating next to him, not getting the part.
No, you ever see pictures on Facebook? Someone wears a dumb shirt, and someone puts it up. Maybe the guy's mom just died or something. I seriously get really mad when people do that. At least cut their head off. Just show the shirt.
I think if it's a
okay.
normal dude doing that, it's not because you're just trying to shame him. But if it's a crazy dude with like an insane outfit acting like a fucking jerk off,
Well,
then
then
yeah,
you're-
Yeah,
sure,
you should
film
only
that.
you should make fun of people who deserve to
Exactly,
be made fun
yeah.
of.
I'm still
Yeah.
very against that. A
If
little
somebody's being a
privacy.
jerk to somebody,
Well,
yes,
there is no
film that.
privacy. That's the whole point. Is that
Okay,
No,
we
but
so
live
it's,
in
that
a-
it's rude. Is that what you're saying? Is
I'm
that-
a very
I think
private-
it's rude,
It's-
but like
it's
I'm
mean.
not like. To be honest, I don't care. It's not something that I personally do, but I don't. Do I think you're going to go to hell for it? No, but like.
I think if you're gonna
I'm
do
very
it,
against
Snapchat me because I want to see it.
Yeah,
Oh
I think
yeah,
if
no,
you
I
want to
did it,
send
but
it to
somebody
your
was
friends,
arguing
if you
about
want to
it though,
send it,
and I was like, oh my god, they were arguing about whether it was appropriate for the other person to be taking his picture and videotaping him, and I thought about it. I was like, wow, everybody does it, and nobody really cares.
I think if you want to send it privately to your friends, that's might be the
Yeah, I mean,
That's the
okay.
only
right,
way it's
but
okay.
if you put it
okay,
on
but like
Facebook
you put
or
it online
Instagram,
and
it's,
like,
it's
what's the
fucked
point
up.
in embarrassing somebody?
Happy
Yeah.
Friday, Facebook.
Assholes.
No, because a friend of mine is a clown. And he was dressed as a clown, and he had a shitty gig, and he's sitting on the subway dressed as a clown, and everyone's going to take a picture of him dressed as a clown. And someone put it up on Facebook who was a common friend, but they didn't know each other. And she wrote something really fucked up, and I emailed to her, and I says, I know that guy. He's really a nice guy. He probably had a shitty day. And she took the picture down,
Right.
Okay.
That's one bugaboo. I have a lot of bugaboos, but that one...
I think if you want to shame somebody, you can shame people who are like doing gross, disgusting things.
Yeah, maybe
on
killing
the-
a baby or something,
or like,
although that would be
like somebody
interesting.
clipping their nails on the subway is disgusting.
Yeah.
But is
that's
it really
gross.
an intention to shame, or is it just being or sharing what experience you had?
I think if it's a normal person and they're just in a weird situation, I think that's an attempt to shame. Because why would you want to document that?
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna make fun of that.
Or if you're going to take a picture of yourself with the guy, then that shows a little balls. Like if you see a nut on the subway, no, and you go, hey, you're really fucked up looking. Can I take a picture with you and put it on the internet? At least you're showing some
Give him a
fucking
dollar.
balls.
Give him a dollar.
Yeah, give him a dollar. No, Amanda's right.
Because you
That's-
paid
that's
for
very-
his pride for 2
You know
You
what?
seconds.
did. You
I
really did. You
absolutely-
got to give them a dollar.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. If you're gonna do this and put it on social media, leave a dollar underneath him.
Yeah, some credit.
And then it's all worth it.
Residuals. Residuals.
And you paid for it.
There's a guy
Exactly.
that walks around in the village with a boa constrictor, and you just give him
I've
like
seen that guy.
$2, and you can take a picture with him and his snake.
Have you ever seen the guy who walks around the village with a cat on his head?
No.
Yes.
Can't
I
take
have.
his
Yes, I
picture.
have.
No, you have to pay him. He won't let
Really?
you take the picture.
Same with
Yeah,
the snake guy.
you got to give him
have
a
pay
buck.
too. I did it behind the over-the-shoulder selfie. I had him last week.
Ah, give him a buck. Well, how much did he want? How much did Snake Man want?
I think he wants like $1.
Yeah, the Cat Man
I think
wanted
that's
$1.
like the standard.
I bet you download
dollar.
music too, don't you? You're
No,
just
actually,
stealing
I
from
don't.
all of
I
the
don't.
artists.
I actually don't.
Do you really buy?
I do
Napster.
because
I
I
don't
have
even know if
I have Google Music, so I pay for that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have it.
I have Spotify. I don't know how to use it. I feel so old sometimes. How do you use your Spotify? What is this? I'm pressing and I'm not.
I don't use it either.
I'm
so I
not
can't
getting
even
in
help you.
excess. I like In Excess. It's my favorite band.
Aren't you guys using Jay-Z's new?
I don't know.
I haven't even
Who
tried
wants
it.
to pay? Is it $20? Right?
I'm trying to
10 a
figure out
month.
what
It's 10 a
Tinder
month.
is.
But still, I thought it was 20.
Wait, now what is this?
Google
That
Music
might be
is,
the premium.
Google
There's like a
Music is
premium.
$7.99.
Okay. Spotify is $9.99, I think. I don't even remember what Rhino or what's it called?
Oh, the Jay-Z thing?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like another music.
What is it?
Tidal, yeah,
Tidal.
Tidal.
Tidal. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have an abacus, and I just use the little beads and figure out when I'm
Like
going to
if
die.
I was a rich man.
Uh,
Yada, yada.
You know, I try to, once in a blue moon, I try to explain this to my 85-year-old father, and he's very smart, but he just says, just stop, please.
So now, Kevin, I think you want to talk about relationships. Now you're in a new relationship.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's his name? Oh, sorry. Come on. Standard hack comic comment.
Giovanni, go on.
Yeah, Giovanni. No, I'm actually. This is.
Let's see your picture. Come on.
I'm dating my roommate.
Really? Oh, so
Yes.
you are dating a
Did
dude.
you,
Yeah.
Wait, you were roommates before you started dating?
We were roommates before we
There's
started.
how
nothing wrong
long?
with gay sex.
For about a year and a half. We've been
Like
best
the
friends
real
for like
world.
3 years.
Is it a chick? It's a chick.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. She's a girl. I know you guys were wondering.
Did you always like her?
Let me see a picture.
We've
Come
been.
on. I like-
Jesus
come on, I want
Christ.
to see a picture.
We've been
I'm a
best
bird.
friends for a long time, and we've never really gone into that vein. Hold on, now I'm
That is
pulling up
so
fucking
tender.
pictures.
I want to
for-
see a picture of your girl. I'm sorry. I need it. I have nothing in my life.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Give it up. Nice brunette. Look at that.
Oh, very cute.
See?
So
This is
now,
awesome.
how did you
Got the
guys
Angry
meet?
Bob seal of approval.
We actually worked at a restaurant together.
Okay.
Oh, which one? A big chain restaurant? or-
Roots Chris in Times Square.
You know, I don't like that. I
It's
don't like.
fucking brutal.
No, I
Is it
don't
weird?
like. It's a shitty steakhouse.
It's
So
well,
you're
okay.
so you're already
It's
living
steak
together.
with
So
butter.
do you now share a
We're
bedroom?
moving
I
into a
don't
room.
like it.
A
We're
room. You're gonna share
we're
a
moving
room.
in together again.
Hilarious.
So yeah, no, we.
Whose room do you go into? Her room or
She's
your
been
room?
staying in mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're
As
just
the
like
man of the house, she's been staying
So
in
You
my
have
room.
other roommates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, her sister and her boyfriend lives there. And then we had another comic, but he's moving out. Actually, you know who's moving in? I think you'll find this really funny. Gino Bisconti.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Oh, God.
is moving in.
That's
It's
funny.
probably a credit for him.
I
I'm
fucking
living
love
with
it.
comics. It's a
I
credit.
love him. He's like my older brother. It's gonna be fucking. I can't. I'm like. It's gonna be like a 24-hour.
Tell
slumber
Gino
party.
that
It's
Angry
gonna
Bob says hi.
be- Yeah, no, I will.
I know Gino.
Anyway, so her and I were friends for a long time, and it was like it was weird. I'd go on the road and I'd call her, and she would answer at 4 a.m. For some reason, we just were always close to each other, like right away.
Right.
But
And
that's
then
nice. That's a good way to start a
We
relationship.
did it the best way that I could have ever
Because
done.
that's
it.
what
Yeah.
I
Friends is
did.
important first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And then when my lease was up in Jersey, I wanted to move into New York, and a place fell through that I was supposed to move into, and she put me up on her floor for 9 months
Oh, wow.
until I got on my
Oh.
feet.
And
then
you didn't hook up at all then?
for a long time, we didn't. Only
At 9 months, you didn't?
Well, no, we didn't, and I'll tell you why. Is because I have like a really big history of fucking up female friendships. Like growing up, always would blur the line and then want more, and then I'm not a relationship person, so I wouldn't want anything, and then I'd fuck up the friendship. And I've
Right.
done it my whole life.
In other words, you're a dick.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or in other words,
You're a dude.
man.
Yes. Yes. I'm a recovering asshole is what I am. But with her and I didn't want to fuck it up because
Right.
she was so close to me. So I didn't want to do that. And we specifically tried not to because I didn't want to do the same shit that I've been doing. I'm fucking 30 at this point.
Sounds like you're growing.
It sounds like it, doesn't it? So
He
then,
put his
On
big
the
boy
next
pants
episode
on.
of Dr. Phil.
and then little by little, stuff would happen, and we're very rational people. The two of us are like super rational. So it was like, okay, we're a guy and a girl. We're all we really have of each other. We see
That's a
each
good
other
start.
every day. Exactly.
We love each other.
Of
Is
course.
there
Well, it
love
was like,
there?
of course, something's
Well,
gonna
I
happen
have
when
a
you get
penis and
drunk,
you have a vagina.
and all of our friends are like, "You guys are gonna be together."
Right.
So it's like little by little it would happen, and then it kept happening more and more, and then finally we were like, "All right, let's fucking talk about this. Should we do something or shouldn't we?" And we basically agreed, okay, you know what? There's obviously something happening, so if it happens again, we won't stop it. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, then we'll just talk about it.
That's the best way. If
It
it works,
was
it
amazing.
works. If it doesn't, it
Right.
doesn't.
And then I went on the road. She went home because she grew up in Northern California.
Okay.
She came back, and literally since then we've been together.
When
and
was
then
that?
She's after your water, dude.
February. So then.
Thank you, Kim.
Are you in
It was
love?
like, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love her.
Aw, that's so nice, isn't it?
It was like 2 weeks. We were together. We didn't tell anyone. We didn't even talk about it. We didn't have one conversation, and it just kept going. And then finally, I think we were both like, okay, this is obviously
A real thing.
a real thing, and this is right. And we were like, all right, fuck it. We'll try it. We'll talk the whole way. If it looks like it's gonna go shitty, then we'll bail out and we'll figure it out. But if it's gonna go well, then it'll go well.
Then you go in, yeah.
Right. Literally
Oh, it's
the
so
next day.
complicated.
The next day, it was like, you know what? This doesn't even just make sense. Like, this fucking feels right.
Feels
like, this
right.
feels like what it
That's
should be.
great.
So it's been
Oh,
awesome.
that's
I fucking
awesome.
love it.
Congratulations.
Very nice.
Thank you.
We better be invited to the wedding. I'm
Yeah.
not bringing
What's
a
nice
gift.
is actually having another bed in the house I can't sleep in when we fucking fight. That's a good time. When I'm like, I guess I'll go sleep in my room or whatever.
Because like
when
right
we
now,
fight.
it's like, can you please go back to your bedroom?
Right. Well, that's what I.
Have you guys been fighting? Have you had any fights?
No, not really. We're not. We're so on the same page.
Any
Like, and we've
physical
been
fights, like punching.
yes, a little bit.
Remember, use a bag of oranges. It doesn't leave any marks.
It's actually a tube sock with bars of soap in it.
Well, that
So no.
well, you got oranges. At
Like
the
little.
end.
Like I've been, kind of trying to talk about it on stage a little bit and shit. Where I said, like we would get in a fight and then.
Hey,
I'd be
anyone
like,
have a girlfriend?
Right.
Sorry.
I guess, I'll go sleep in my room or whatever. And she's like, you sleep on the couch. And I'm like, I still fucking rent that room. Like, that's still mine, right? It's
Oh,
just,
she's renting it from you? You're the landlord?
No, I rented from her, actually.
Is she still charging you?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
But we're moving into the
Here's
larger...
the
She's my
bad thing.
landlord
You
and
don't
my
get-
girlfriend.
You don't get to, like, when people move in together, their rent goes down because they split the rent. You don't even get to
No,
get that
I
benefit.
don't get the dick discount. I don't get anything.
Dig down. I've never
It's
heard of that.
no, we're moving
Maybe you gotta
into
work
the
that
larger
dick.
room. All of the rooms. I just heard Bob in the corner of my ear say, "Work that dick." All of the rooms in the apartment are prorated. It's a 4-bedroom.
Okay.
And
Where is this?
East Harlem.
Oh.
So there's like a really big one that someone's been renting. It's like double the price. So we're just moving into that and splitting it. So technically, my rent is going
Going
down
down.
a little bit because of this. So
Right.
I'm pretty
so
happy.
he did it for the rent.
That's it.
It's a
That's
tactic.
it.
He said they're both logical.
Yeah.
I know.
Exactly.
that is
Exactly.
the most
This is-
logical thing.
Yeah, it was like, okay,
This
look.
is my
this makes
stabilization,
sense. What the
motherfucker.
we already live together. What the fuck are we waiting on? Let's just combine rooms and get
Right.
another roommate.
It's like with the combined savings, we can save up and go away.
Cheaper
Cheaper
this
rent,
weekend.
please.
So
How many of you guys have hooked up with other comedians?
So
And a
many.
silence falls over the room.
That's a thing that happens.
yeah. So
Well, you have to define hookup. You talking
yeah,
about date
exactly.
or
How
just
many-
a little purple nurple action?
Okay, anything from kissing and heavy petting up.
Yeah. And
I
what's your
actually did,
point?
but I can't talk about it under pain of death.
Well, there's a lawsuit between us. That's why you can't talk about it.
No, I actually, I can't. I promise.
So what do you want to know about it?
It just made me think. I was like, I wonder how many of them have ever hooked up with other comedians, because that seems to be like a growing trend.
I think it makes sense for the same reason that people that work in restaurants hook up with
Yeah,
each other.
you-
You're on the same schedule.
Hook up with
You're
people you know.
opposite of normal people. You don't see anyone else.
But here's the one problem. When you're at a restaurant, you basically reached the pinnacle of your fucking career, bringing food to people. But when you're in the arts, It's very competitive, and the problem is everyone's career is different. If someone's career in the relationship starts doing better than the other person,
Right, well, but that's
it's gonna
making it
cause-
work.
But it's going to cause problems.
Doing
I'm
it
telling you.
initially makes sense for the same reasons, but making it work, I agree with you, is tricky because of, I think, the nature of the business.
And what
Yeah.
about the lessers who will date a greater, and it immediately upgrades their
Sure,
their
I
their
think
career
that-
a little bit? But
I think when two comics date, they should probably be on different levels. Personally.
Yeah, they have to be. Otherwise,
'Cause
it's
otherwise
just
they're-
it's
they
more
are
competition.
yeah.
Because
And
if
then-
you have a
Well,
greater,
they should be on different levels, but be aware of it, because there's,
Of course.
you know what I mean?
But you
like,
know where you are as a comic. Come on.
But are you
I
going to
mean,
be
yeah,
expecting
Yeah, I
if the
think
lesser
a
one-
rational person does, but I think there's some people that also lie to themselves and.
True.
but
What
we
was that,
all
Kim?
know. Oh, Kim,
But
sorry.
is the lesser person going to be like expecting the person who
No,
you know?
I
the
wouldn't.
veteran-
That's unrealistic.
No, that's
That's
you
what-
can't get anywhere unless you're funny. They
No.
can help you, but you
Yeah.
have to be funny.
But wait,
Yeah.
Amanda, we all know. I'm not mentioning names. I mean, there's many instances of this that have been going on for decades, of a big established comic who will take their lesser significant other on the road with
Sure.
them. And
Yeah,
they'll
let them open,
and
yeah.
but they're even too bad
That's-
to open. But
Well,
it's
yeah, but
just
then that
weird.
doesn't always happen. That doesn't
No,
always
but it
happen.
happens
They're too
occasionally,
bad.
and it's
They're
just
too bad
weird.
to open.
I did a show like
think
that
it-
once where I was the opener and I was good, and then the feature was the person in the relationship, and they
Say
stunk.
names, Bob.
No,
not
no,
pulling a
because I have,
Silverman in here.
and I fucked myself, and I keep my mouth shut. But
That's
anyway,
the only thing you can do.
No, I know.
Keep your fucking mouth shut.
exactly. But
No,
no,
you
they
can't
stunk.
do that.
They stunk the
Fuck,
stage
fuck, fuck,
up.
fuck, fuck, fuck. There you go.
No, and it
It's
was
free.
just, it was just depressing, you know. But I think it's. I honestly, I mean, I'm in a relationship with someone, and if she ever became a comic, I told her we would be done. I want her to.
Really?
Yes. No. She does what she does. I do what I do, and there you go. So, I just.
Oh.
Yeah, it would be bad. It would be weird.
So now, Kevin, where can we see you next?
Sitting next to me.
Yes. Tonight and tomorrow I'm at the Comedy Cove in Springfield, Jersey.
Springfield,
So,
Jersey.
yeah.
Don't order the steak.
Exactly.
They get mad when you do.
And
Don't ask why I know this. Oh.
you go. You're at
Yeah,
the
yeah. Comedy
okay.
Cove tonight and tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
9
tonight,
p.m.
tomorrow.
Who
so-
you with? Who you with?
Coleman Green and Scott Friedman.
Oh, Coleman. I love Coleman.
Yeah. Should be a good show.
More applause.
Scott's a good buddy of mine, so I'm looking forward to busting balls with each other.
So Kim, where can we see you next?
Oh my God. I'm right now in the bathroom, but
Yes. We'll be right over.
yeah, I have to check my calendar, but I think I have some shows in New York. But I'm looking forward to the show I have with you, the fundraiser.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
we're doing a show in New Rochelle. It's called Jokes on Us, and it's a community building comedy show with the New Rochelle Police Department, and that's going to be at the Radisson Hotel on May the 21st. So you can actually get tickets with the New Rochelle Police Benevolent. So you can check
Yes,
out
support the
my-
police.
my Facebook,
Most of them are very
and
nice.
I'll be tweeting that out a lot, getting closer. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Good, good.
But we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to start our second segment with Amanda and Tom.